Hi everybody, sanibonani. Welcome to my channel. Igama lami nguNtando Mdletshe, and on this channel siyasifunde incwadi ebhalwe ngolimi lwethu lesiZulu bese siza la sokhuluma ngazo le ncwadi. Senzela laba phela abangenaso isikhathi sokuyifunda incwadi nalaba futhi abanqenayo ukufunda. Siyaphinda futhi sibuka ama-reality shows ethu ala eMzansi bese siza la sokhuluma ngawo lama shows, senza ama-reviews or ama-recaps, siphinde futhi sikhulume nga-any other issues avukayo uma ngabe lama shows sesiwabukile kwi-TV. Uma ngabe kokuqala ujoyina namhlanje, do not forget ukuthi upress usubscribe button la ngezansi bese uyaphinda futhi upress notification bell ukuze phela uthole umyalezo uma ngabe umsebenzi omusha sesiwufakile. Ungakhohlwa ke futhi ukuthi upress i-join button la ngezansi uma ngabe uyafuna ukujoyina as a member, and if you want to thank the channel or donate to the channel, please do not forget to press the thank button la ngezansi noma upress $dollar sign la kwi-chat section uma ngabe kuwukuthi you are watching the premiere, and then ama-instructions uzowathola lapho on how to donate to the channel. Listen, you guys, I know, like, honestly, when one of my friends sent me one of these tweets from Umosa Kaola, tweeting about what's happening with Londie London, I was like, yo, I don't think I want to do another video about Londie, because honestly, you guys, like, girl is going through it, you know, you guys. And it's a lot. I'm sure it's a lot personally. I mean, if you're removing the public part of it, just being in a relationship where you were hoping that things are going to go a certain way and then things don't go that way. And then at the same time, here you are about to have a second baby, you know, and your future looks uncertain. It is a lot on a woman, any woman, you guys, any woman. And we've just watched on Real Housewives of Durban season 2, and besimbeke uLondie in that group yamakhosikazi that are richer than the others, you know, and she made sure that we understood that she falls into that group too. And now, you know, it's like that is not the way that it is right now. So it is a lot. I feel like there's enough videos going around about Londie London and what is happening with her relationship. But the thing about it, guys, is that things are just coming up. Like every day there is something, and I'm wondering if everything that is coming out is really like true. And if it's true, I feel like that would be a lot for any woman to be able to take. First, it was the fact that we found out that she has been moved out of the house involuntarily by her fiance, and then we found out this guy is married apparently emakhaya unonkosikazi amshiyile emakhaya emshiyela uLondie. And then the next thing we found out, there is another woman that he's seeing right now, and then allegedly that relationship is 2 years all. They've been dating for 2 years with this new girl, and then now it's coming out ukuthi she's pregnant. And then today it came out ukuthi there is a party that Londie did, which was a surprise party yakhe umyeni wakhe, and it is said ukuthi the side chick was there. And I don't even know, guys, if we should call her a side chick, because who's a side chick here? I'm confused. There's a wife at home, and then does that mean that Londie London was also a side chick? Is this one also the side chick, you know, or side chick number 2? Which one? You know, you know. So it is such a mess. But when you think about it, you guys, there's so many other issues in these relationships, because apparently he also did date another it girl, Kim. He did date Kim, and Kim has a baby with him. You know, these babies, because he has a baby with Kim, and then had a baby with has a baby with Londie London. Now they're about to have a second baby, and then the other side chick is pregnant. And these are the side chicks that we know about. We don't know how many side chicks we don't know about. So it's clear, guys, because here nobody is having protected sex at all. And I do not think ukuthi bona abo Londie London and all the other girls that are seeing this guy think ukuthi this guy is faithful just to them. I think they're intelligent enough to know that this guy is not faithful. But none of them are using protection, and that is why we have so many babies here. It is such a mess, you guys. It is such a mess. And I don't know. I don't know. 2020, honest, 2022, I mean, it's just a year where all of these relationships that people could pretend were perfect before are just being exposed. And I love it for our kids. I love it for our young girls because they can see the truth of what happens in those relationships. Yes, you're free to get into relationships only with people that have money, but a lot of the times in these relationships you're not going to be respected. A lot of the times in these relationships bazokushiya engathi nje ubudoti bakulahlelena because sebebone omunye ofana exactly nawe, but that one is new to them, and they want to go and have these experiences with the new person, and that's exactly what happens. And that's why I always say on my videos, I will rather be teaching girls to get their own, go out there and make your own money, go out there and have your own house, have your own car, whatever it is that you are that you have, it should be yours. Nobody should walk out of your life and walk out with everything that you had. People can come in and out of your life and your life never changes because you have your own. That is what is important. And now I love that, a whole of 2021 and towards end of 2021 we were hearing all of these things about, I'm not gonna date a man that doesn't make this much and whatever. A man must buy me this and buy me that. And now we can see that sometimes a man can buy you this and buy you that, and a man can just leave you and take whatever it is that belongs to you. This person has a car that every one of his girlfriends drive. So when he's in love with you at that time, he gives you this car, and then he doesn't want you anymore. He takes away the car, he gives it to the next one, and then the next one, and then and then he takes the car and he gives it to the next one. Is that the life that you would want to live as a girl? Wouldn't you just want to have that car that belongs to you? Wouldn't you want to just work hard so that you can get that car, and at the same time you get into a relationship with somebody that loves you and respects you and also keeps you safe? Because all of these women are clearly not safe, because all of them are not having protected sex, because this guy is just having babies left, right, and center. So how are they going to protect themselves? It's so many issues that are into these relationships. But one thing that we're learning is that when a guy has money, they feel like they can do anything that they want, and because sometimes women want that money that it doesn't belong to them, they will let the guy get away with anything. And this is what we're seeing here. And the funny thing about it is that this guy has made it clear that all of these women he's not gonna marry anyway. He's not serious about them. Even this new girl now, bazomlaxaza very soon. Very soon, if ukuthi abakamtholi omunye ozomreplace, there's someone at the back waiting ukuthi naye to take the front seat at some point. So naye bazomlaxaza because he has posted, and it's ukuthi yes, he agrees with the fact that you mustn't marry an it girl, and this one is also an it girl, which means naye it's not like it's going to be something serious with this guy. It's temporary, unless omunye umuntu ukuthi ayimbambe. This Hlubi guy is just, it's like he has made it his goal that he's gonna run through as many of these it girls as possible. Like if he meets you, he's going to date you and leave you with a baby and go to the next one. I mean, really, guys, are we gonna be that unintelligent that when he approaches you, you're not gonna see this is Hlubi guy. Kim, Gabani, and all of them have babies. And if he meets you, he's about to give you a baby too. I don't know, guys. I mean, I think at this point, honestly, the next girl that has a baby with this guy is like, and gets dumped too, is like, we mustn't feel sorry for them, because what's coming with these guys. And guys, really, like, for young girls out there, guys, it's obviously you are free to do whatever that you want to do, but look at these relationships and look how they are working out for all of these women that we are watching right now, being so embarrassed by these men or in the internet, and these men are out there smiling. We're talking about Londie London getting a karma, and one of my YouTube friends even asked, why are we talking about Londie London getting a karma? When do men get karma? When do men get karma? And that's the thing, you guys, that the people that suffer the most in these relationships are women. So we have to take care of ourselves. Be wiser when you get into these relationships. We know that it's great to have material things, but if you can work hard and get those material things, just work hard and get them, because these guys are not going to respect you. They will give you the material things, but they're not going to respect you, and one day they're just going to take everything away from you. So what I'm saying is that, guys, let's go out there and work for ourselves. I hope Londie London has learned lessons from this. She could have spent these few years focusing on her music, focusing on her businesses, but she was a little bit relaxed now because she had this guy that could provide a certain lifestyle for her. But did she know that in 2020 it was all going to end, and it was all going to end the way that it has ended, and he was going to embarrass her to the whole world? No, she didn't know. But at least if she had focused on working on herself, working on her businesses, she could have been chased out of that house and then still stayed in Hillcrest and just got another place there. But she probably cannot afford that. And that's the thing, guys. Just go out and make your own. Nobody should ever feel like they rescued you. Nobody should ever feel like they made your life better than it is. They must know that even if they walked out of your life, you can still afford that car. They must know that even if they walked out of that house, you can still go and rent yourself an apartment, because you are somebody that works very hard and has their own. And once they feel like they've rescued you, and once they know, guys are also intelligent. When you are there for money, they know that you're there for money. It's not like they're blind. They think that you love them. No, they know. And that is exactly how they will treat you too. They will treat you the way that they know you. They know you're there for money, and they know that you don't love them, you don't like them even sometimes. So they're not going to give you more than what you're giving them, and that is disrespect. That's all that you're going to get. So guys, be wise about the decisions that you make in getting into relationships. If you get into it and you have nothing, know that you will walk out of it with nothing, because they will make sure that you have nothing when you walk out. So be careful and work hard. There's nothing, like working hard doesn't kill anybody. It really just doesn't kill anybody. Let's try and pursue our own dreams and get our own. If somebody comes in your life and they want to give you gifts and stuff, that is great, but it must be in addition to what you already have, so that we don't get disrespected the way that these women are getting disrespected right now on the internet for the whole world to see. Thank you so much for watching this video. Please like it before and share it with your friends, with your family, and even with strangers. Ngine thanda kakhulu.